Hello and welcome to my channel, Gaiana.ascended. Welcome back if you are returning or if you are from the previous incarnations of my YouTube tarot channels. This is Anastasia and I am filming from my carpet in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I am just going to bring you whatever messages I can in this video about your love life. So it's just going to be whatever Spirit wants to tell you about your love life. And we have 3 piles to choose from. We have this beautiful Ochre Jasper palm stone for pile 1. For pile 2, we have this California Moonstone. It's just an agate from the local, not so local anymore. I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan now. I'm not in California, but this is from the beaches in California, and it is also quartz crystal running through basically an agate that they call California Moonstone. And for pile 3, you have this amethyst point. Okay, so tune into whichever pile you feel the most drawn to, whichever stone you feel called to. There'll be timestamps in the description box. There'll be timestamps pinned in the comments. I also do videos, recorded tarot videos, and live Reiki healing sessions. Based on your ability to contribute, there's a suggested donation. You can email me for that information. Yeah, so let's get into it and find out what Spirit has to say about your love life. Okay, pile 1, you have this Ochre Jasper. And let's get into the messages for you today from Spirit for your love life. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages for pile 1? In regard to their love life? What do they need to know right now? Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. So it feels to me, this is a really cool card actually. These little pentacles for some reason always remind me of the dice in like tabletop role-playing games. So I don't know if that's something that you do with your friends or with your partner. That's just a little specific message coming through. There's going to be reciprocity, stable, steady reciprocity coming in for you. If you don't already have this, this could, for some of you, represent what you're already experiencing in your love life. But this is someone with the gloves that I'm seeing on their hands, the fingerless gloves, and they look like their clothes are a little bit tattered. And this actually looks like someone who is perhaps like experiencing hardship, but has been given this blessing of these coins. And they're just holding this blessing, and it's glowing, and it's almost like it's starting to radiate up into their heart chakra, this green light, like they're starting to feel the generosity, the reciprocity, and the love where they've felt maybe empty or disadvantaged or lonely in some way. So perhaps you've been experiencing some sort of loneliness, or you're hearing the word like destitute when it comes to love, when it comes to like love that is grounded. You know, the pentacles are grounding. They're a physical element in the tarot, and a lot of times people think of the 6 of Cups as like the soulmate card, but I've also heard the 6 of Pentacles as a soulmate card, something that's not just an energy or a frequency or familiarity that you experience with someone on a soul level, but an actual real life soulmate relationship where you both give and receive in equal measure. So for a lot of you, that is what is coming towards you when in the past you've been feeling alone, or you may feel alone right now. Yeah, wow. Interesting. It's almost like these are the feet of this person here in this card. And this is exactly what I was talking about, feeling lonely, left out in the cold. Like a beggar. So this is a very intense energy that I'm feeling from you. My heart goes out to you, Pal Ones, because it doesn't feel good when you feel like there's nobody out there who wants to really truly love you, or can give back to you. Maybe you've given a lot to others, even when you've had almost nothing, and you feel like you haven't received that in return. So let's see what all Spirit has to say about your love life. Oh, that's so beautiful. Now, this is the exact opposite energy of the 5. I mean, it's not an opposite number, but these two energies are very opposite energies. This is an energy of self-reliance, abundance, having everything that you need, people viewing you as someone who is like maybe even soaring above others. You have this, this house in the trees kind of energy. You have somewhere to land, somewhere where you have a vantage point where you have an abundance and things are beautiful around you, and you're radiating beauty. And so maybe you feel this way, but someone is coming into your life that's going to view you in this way. Maybe even someone who has something to give you. Someone who doesn't see you as a beggar, but who sees you as this beautiful, abundant, colorful bird. Oh my gosh, beautiful, abundant, colorful bird on the back of the deck, the Ace of Swords. There's a truth and a clarity coming in love. There's someone who needs to tell you something. Someone who needs to tell you something about how they feel. Yeah, okay, the Chariot. And I do feel like, so this is very strong soulmate energy, swimming side by side. This is a message that's coming in fast. This Ace of Swords, this truth, this clarity, someone is gaining clarity about you, and they need to move forward. They feel an urgency to be beside you. The Chariot is something that's coming in fast. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is this energy again of feeling very unfortunate, unlucky in love. Like, is this person ever going to come? Is this ever going to happen? Right? Well, here's the Six of Cups, which I was just talking about. There may be someone you feel quite a deep nostalgia for, whether it's past life or someone that you've known for a long time, someone you were with once before and it didn't work out, or someone you just feel a deep, deep, deep soul connection with. Yeah. This is like the reversal of this misfortune. I mean, feeling like all you're getting is duds, right? But there's this beautiful golden egg. And for some of you, it might be someone very specific that you have your mind on or your heart set on. And I feel like this person is gaining clarity about you on some level. And they do see you as this bright and beautiful, radiant gift. Blessing. You're a golden egg. You're rare. You're special. And there is deep soul love here. Ace of Wands and a lot of passion. Someone who has a lot of passion for you and needs to, this person needs to come clean is what I'm hearing. Like maybe they don't feel worthy of you. I feel like you're mirroring that with your person. The two of you are facing a lot of shadows with the Chariot. In order for the Chariot to move forward, both the light and the dark aspects of one's energies must be balanced. So maybe you're going through a deep inner balancing, and maybe things are not moving in your favor in this relationship or connection or with anyone if you don't have someone in particular in mind. But that is changing. We have Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 2 sixes, the Chariot. This is just such a beautiful reading. The 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. You may have spent a lot of time working on your own, or this person, you may need to spend time on your own outside of a connection in order to really develop your skills, to ground yourself, to stabilize, to make something of yourself so that you have something to give so that you're not dependent on one another. But there's a very passionate and very honest new beginning coming in for you in love. Okay, let's see. Let's get you a Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle card. Flower. Be honest with yourself, number 17. So some of you may have reddish hair. You might look like this figure here in this card. You don't have to, but 17 is a divine masculine number. It's the number of the star, of hopes and wishes and dreams come true. Maybe this person wants to bring you flowers. They love you just the way you are. Maybe you feel like shy or insecure about your looks or your size. That's kind of coming through, this feeling of I'm unworthy because maybe I don't fit certain image that I think I should, but you're actually this beautiful radiant flower. I keep hearing like you're a flower, you're a bird, like you make this person feel warm and happy, bright. They want to offer you flowers. Maybe your favorite color is yellow. I feel like you're going to get a message or a gift from this person at some point soon. You are unique and special to them. Yeah, gold, you are unique and special. 36, you don't need someone else to fix you. So you, maybe what you are learning right now and what this person is learning in order for the two of you to come together is that you don't need anyone else to fix you. Someone in your life to love is someone to share yourself with, not someone that you need because you're not worthy on your own. And the gold filling this cup, it's like the light is where the wound is where the light enters you. That's like a Rumi quote. And then also there's like, I think it's Japanese, some sort of saying about the gold filling the cracks. I can't remember what that saying is, but I think you guys know, you can look it up. But your flaws make you more beautiful. Your flaws are what make you uniquely you. Your flaws, your wounds, your scars. And there's nothing wrong with you. You don't need to be perfect. You are perfect just the way you are. And to this person, and maybe that's what needed to happen, was lessons around just unconditionally loving yourself so that you can love someone else without expectation or demand or need. And look at what's on the back. Number 9, Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Something is resurrecting for most of you. Something is coming back around that you're not expecting. Let's get you a Work Your Light Oracle. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get the Place Oracle. Bustling hub, social nexus, lively activities, cultural meeting pot. So this is kind of a nudge to you to get out and about. If you don't have a particular person in mind, this is your sign to like get out, go to farmers markets or events, or just get out and around people so that you can meet people and enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, enjoy the fruits of your own labor. I'm hearing with all these fruits and vegetables here. Maybe some of you need to start a booth at a market or something. Bring your gifts out into the world. Maybe some of you create things, you know, out of broken things. That's a very specific thing. Or you're very good at flower arranging, or you're a tattoo artist. It doesn't matter, but take the things that you love about yourself or that you love in life or your creative gifts and bring them to the world in a way where people can see what you do and participate. And you're going to attract this kind of soul level love, companionship, not just in romance, but in friends too. Okay, now we're going to get a Work Your Light Oracle. So also the message is like maybe you're going to see this person again, like unexpectedly. If this is a specific person for some of you, this person's going to show up unexpectedly out in the world and you're going to run into them. When you least expect it is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? I'm trying to do this in front of the camera for you guys. This is not my ideal setup. We're just going with the flow here on the carpet for now. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yeah, so instead of worrying about whether love is coming or who or when or how it's going to happen, do your best to trust in the path that's in front of you. I know that that can be very difficult, but this is a wonderful question to ask yourself. If you knew that that love was there, that you were ultimately going to end up with this person in your life that could just support you and be with you through thick and thin, and that you could love and could love you back in a healthy and balanced way, what would you do right now? Act as if it is already in your life. When we pine for and long for things, or when we feel like insecure or unworthy, we tend to attract that to us. More loneliness, more pining, more insecurities. And it can be really hard to get out of that. It becomes like a downward spiral. So work on building your trust in yourself, in your own path, creating in your mind what it is that you want for yourself in love, and see how that shifts and changes things for you. Okay? So that is your reading. I hope that it was helpful. This channel is going to evolve. Right now, I am rebuilding from scratch. Most of my decks are in California, and I don't have really much furniture in my new apartment. So bear with me as I get back online and doing what I do best. The readings won't be like this forever, but I would love to have you back here on my channel, Gaiana.ascended, and I'll be reading on all sorts of topics, whatever wants to come through. And I hope to see you again. And please do support the channel by commenting and doing all the things, because the algorithm really likes that, and I appreciate it. And you can donate to my channel or my wish list. That's in the description box. And I also do personal readings, but I only read your energy. I will read general energies like this, but I won't read specific people. And I also do Reiki healings. And you can find that information both in my about and the description box, and it's donation based at this time. So yeah, I think that's it. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this California Moonstone with quartz inclusions, this is going to be your reading on what Spirit wants you to know about your love life right now. So, actually, I guess I can put that up there. The angle's kind of funny. This is just like the phone stand I use to charge my phone. I have equipment on the way, some basic stuff, and most of my stuff's in California, so please bear with me as I'm rebuilding my channel from scratch. I used to be Ascension Cafe and Mystic Cafe, and way back in the beginning I was Confessions of an Angel, so if you know me from any of those channels, thank you for being here to support me, and welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I am a intuitive reader and a Usui HolyFire3 Karuna Reiki Master and Animal Reiki Master. And you can find my information in the description box in the About section. If you're interested in readings or healings, I only read your energy though. I will not read other people's energies, but I can do any topic that I have on my YouTube channel for you as a personal reading. And the readings are donation based, and there's a suggested donation. So if you want that information, please do email me. So let's get into what your love life looks like here as far as Spirit is concerned, what you need to know. What is going to help my pile 2's please, Spirit, in their love life right now? The 3 of Pentacles. I'm not going to take reversals today unless I'm guided. Oh, hang on. I'm sitting cross-legged and my legs are going numb. Okay. So, a lot of you are in a work situation where there's somebody who is romantically interested in you, or you are collaborating on some sort of work project. You may be an architect even, that's very specific, but it seems like right now you're working on more of a foundational, like maybe you're in school or you're at work and you have friends, companions, people that are supporting you. But the strongest message that I'm getting from this is that the person that you're interested in or where you're going to find love is going to be connected to your work or school environment. So let's see what else is coming through for you. Whoa. Okay, the Sun card. How beautiful. Leo energy. So this person could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Something very passionate. You might meet this person. I'm hearing like some of you could be lifeguards. It's very specific, but I feel like there's going to be an unbridled passion. This is a horse, like on a beach, unbridled. There's a sandcastle here. It's almost like going to be something out of a dream in a way, something that you're not expecting. It doesn't have to be at the ocean. It could be at any sort of beach, like by a lake, or just something sort of that gives you that feeling, that warm, summery, vacation kind of feeling. This is going to be passion and a very open-hearted love, something very bright, something that will make you very happy. So some of you may already be in this connection, and that's what you're here asking about. So this is really positive, collaborative energy, loving energy. Leos are very big-hearted people, very expressive with their love. So a very expressive, very beautiful love. Okay, we have 3 cards that wanted to come out. The Wheel of Fortune, the Inspiration of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it feels like maybe love has been like a maze for you. I'm hearing like it's been a labor of love. Maybe, yeah, it's something about being more focused on work and success and like shining in life for my pile 2s. And just feeling like, maybe you've been putting your wishes and your dreams and your manifestations out there, but it's just felt like, pulling this boulder up a hill. Like, I'm too busy with my projects. I'm too busy at work to really see or feel anything around me besides like my survival or this dream I have that I have to build. But it's like you haven't really given up, even though it feels like a maze and you're not sure where you're going through this labyrinth, and maybe everything just feels like a dream or a fantasy to you. All this hard work isn't in vain, because it's like maybe even on a vacation from work, some of you are going to finally put that boulder down and just go, you know what, I need a break. I need a vacation. And that's when you're going to run into this person or meet this person, or finally maybe you and your partner, if you're already with someone, are going to take a break from work and go on a vacation, and it's going to reinvigorate your relationship. It's going to bring you a lot of ease and inspiration, creative ideas, sparking that passion back up for you. So whatever your situation is, whether you're single or with someone, there's something about taking a break from all of this work and letting go of the need to find... I don't know. It's like a labyrinth is like, can be very exhausting. Sometimes you just need to sit down and regroup and like not try so hard. And you just need to follow your intuition to the center. And it feels like that's that is what Spirit is trying to tell you with this message is like, take a break, take some rest. And then your intuition, your inspiration is going to come back. Your creativity is going to be sparked, your truth. And it's going to be a lot easier. Like, stop trying to pull the boulder up the hill. And also, don't try to do everything on your own. It's okay for you to maybe even like dating sites or matchmaking or having friends set you up. It just, depends on whatever is right for you. But there's like alternative ways to find love or to reinvigorate your love. And I'm hearing some of you are just working too hard at it or working too hard in general. Let's see what else. 9 of Wands. And yeah, so there's this feeling of maybe being guarded. maybe even being afraid to relax. This is another beach scene, but the seagulls are coming after these baby turtles, and you're like, oh no, my projects, I can't leave them even for a second, you know? Like I can't leave my job or my kids or whatever it is, this creative project. I have to keep going, keep building. I don't have time. I don't have the energy. I'm just too exhausted. And Spirit's coming through and saying, well, you're doing it to yourself. You need to put down the heavy burdens and take a break before you burn out, because 10 of Wands is a burnout card, right? And if you want this love in your life, or to continue to maintain the love you already have, there's a need to rest before you reach that breaking point. And not to listen to your fears. Whoa, that was crazy. So I guess we're taking these. This is a lot of cards, but okay. So maybe you have more than one option. Maybe you don't know what to do about love. Yeah, you could even be somebody who's like very free-spirited. Action of Wands is like the Knight of Wands, or you've experienced a lot of that and you don't want that again. Yeah, okay. So we've got some player energy here. Action of Wands, 7 of Wands. And you're healing. Yes, 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Swords, rather. So some of you, this is giving me like indecisive, wishy-washy, in and out, deceptive player energy. So right here, this is something that maybe you're healing from. But this is stable. 4 of Swords. So there's a lot of healing. 4 of Pentacles. Maybe you're like, it's so funny because I live where there's a lot of squirrels. And before I started this video, there was a squirrel walking on the roof of the apartment building next to me, just like cruising past. I'm up on the 3rd floor. And I was thinking of this card. You're like, I don't have enough money. I can't go on a vacation. I've been played too many times. I need to rest. I just need to be on my own. And that's fine. But don't spend too long building a foundation or hoarding your resources or healing, because you might miss an opportunity that's right in front of you sorry, that's my kid. You might miss an opportunity that's right in front of you, or that will be right in front of you if you take that break and you take that leap of faith and you trust yourself. So don't give up. Which is like the theme of my first video on the carpet. Yeah, a passionate new beginning is coming for you in love. And I feel like there's somebody who has their eye on you and you just don't realize it yet. Yeah, in the present moment, like right now, in this moment. And for a lot of you, it's somebody that you work with or that you know through a group of friends, or something that you're doing and you just don't see it, you know, because you've got yourself all bound up. Okay, so let's get you, I want to find out where, we already kind of got where, but anything from the place card, Spirit, in regard to what's going on in my pile two's love life. A winding path. Yeah, you know what? It hasn't been an easy road for you guys, but this is about getting out and about, maybe going out to a park, getting out in nature, curving trail, twisting route, meandering passage. You need to spend more time exploring the world around you and taking a break. Very strong message. Train, subway, railway. Yeah. So going on an adventure. If you live in a big city, you need to get out in nature more and rest and get away from like the hustle and bustle of everything going on. Yeah, hustle and bustle. What did I say? You'd think I was psychic. Okay, so we're going to get a Believe in Your Own Magic card to close out your reading. Or work your light oracle card too after this. Universe, we're all just stardust, 31. Okay, so it's kind of like the universe is saying, look, if you put out your wishes and your dreams to me, I will return them. But you have to be open and willing and available for these things to come in. So it's like if you've got your head to the grindstone and you're either struggling or trying to force things or overworking, it's hard for the universe to give you what you're asking for. You have to open your hands, trust, and let go. Okay? And let's see what's on the back of that deck. Don't be afraid to sing. Look at these mermaids, 43. And this has a lot to do with exploring and meeting new people and making friendships and collaborating and putting your voice out there in the world and giving people and opportunities a chance, trying new things. And I love that. You know, believing in things that seem impossible too. Like the spaceship energy is kind of like, it's such an abstract concept to most of us. You know, we see the stars, we see the planets, we talk about the universe, right? And we imagine what it would be like to travel to other galaxies or planets or whatever, but it all just feels like almost like it's not real, right? But it is. Like this amazing galaxy, this amazing universe, this amazing multiverse that we live in. There are so many possibilities, and you have to open yourself up, let go, relax a little bit, and you'd be surprised what you might find. Okay, now we're going to do a Work Your Light Oracle really quick for your closing. Okay, yes, just say yes. And look, there's 3 people again. Just say yes. If somebody asks you to go out to a party, say yes. If somebody asks you out on a date, say yes. If you get a phone call or a message, don't avoid it. Talk to that person. See what happens. Be open to opportunities. That's the strongest message that I'm getting from my pile 2s. Yeah, because things are changing at a cellular level. On the back of the deck, transformation. You are experiencing a deep healing, and maybe you've had to do all this work. Maybe you've been forced into a survival mode, but it's time to let go, to trust that things are working out, to try, you know, if you don't open either of the doors, there won't be a path ahead of you, right? So you have to pick one of the doors. I'm getting the green vibes here too. Just saying. I don't know. The door to the right. Maybe that's very significant for somebody right now. Okay, pile 2, I hope that was helpful. These readings are going to evolve. I'm eventually going to have furniture. And so please stick around for a more complete reading. If you want to contribute to this channel, most of my decks are in California and I can't get to them right now. So if you want to contribute, donate, or check out my wish list, the information's in the description box. And I appreciate you so much for being here. Please like and do all the things, comment, participate, and appreciate your support. And I am grateful for you, and I hope this was helpful. Yeah, okay, bye. All right, pile 3. So here is your stone if you are pile 3. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. This is an amethyst. You chose it. Let's go. Okay, so let's find out what Spirit wants to tell you about your love life right now. What is going on in your love life? And what do you need to know? We don't need my hair in the reading. Okay, so Spirit, what do my pile 3s know about their love life right now? What is coming through for them? Ooh, doing readings on the floor. It's a doozy. Okay. This is how I started my very first channel, Confessions of an Angel Tarot. If you remember that channel, that is one of the incarnations of my YouTube tarot journey. Okay, so let's go. Pile 3. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, this is not always a bad card. This can, in a love reading, mean very passionate. Someone is very fixated on you, very passionately fixated on you. And, you know, it could be toxic. You could also be in a codependent relationship. There could be some addictions. So take this how it resonates for you. But that is some hot and heavy energy coming your way here. Something, let's see what other cards come out. 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. So this could be very specifically that some of you have are a tattoo artist or have a lot of tattoos, or it could be a tattoo artist who is attracted to you. It's very specific, but for the rest of you, this could even be a work connection. So you might have messages in pile 2, but this is, maybe you've been on your own for a long time. Okay, so this is a little bit of a heavier message, but some of you may be drowning in some sort of habit or addiction or behavior that is keeping you from building something with another person. So let's see what else comes out, because that's an intense energy. But there's like a loyalty here with this dog. It's like somebody has you like tattooed on their heart, on their mind. They're very loyal to you, and it's very passionate. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, but like someone is very fixated on you. Okay, so, or you could be very fixated on them, or both of you. Let's see, what's going on in your love life? Ooh, okay. So this is sugar daddy energy. This is the King of Pentacles. So this is a very stable, grounded energy. So I'm getting more of the like passionate, fixated, new love kind of, you know, when you're obsessed with each other when you first meet, and like, or if you get married and you just like, you don't want to leave the honeymoon phase. It's kind of like that sort of energy here. It could have been somebody that you work with, or someone that you're building something individually, where you're about to meet this person after like working on building your finances, working on making something of yourself, something, you know, transforming yourself out of maybe habits or patterns or unhealthy attachments and into something loyal and stable. So there's a contrasting energy here. This person could have a dark side and also be a very reliable, stable person who's coming in. It could be an earth sign here with the King of Pentacles. What is going on with my pile 3's love life? Ow. Oh, my back. Sorry, you guys. Pile 3 on the floor readings. It's about, I gotta lay on my stomach now. Okay, that could be significant for someone. Sorry. My furniture will be here soon. Okay. 10 of Wands. Yeah, I just keep getting this work energy. It's kind of bleeding through or over from pile 2. Yeah, something about bleeding and tattoos. That's very, very specific. So please do comment if you're resonating with this whole tattoo energy. But okay, so okay, the sexy messages are like now that I'm laying. Now that I'm laying down on my floor, you guys, this person, I can't even say that. Okay, so something about this person's passion, because the 10 of Wands can be like an enormous amount of passion. And they're showing me the boulder, and I'm hearing stuff about body parts. And I'm just going to stop there, and I'm just going to say that whatever's going on here is extremely hot. It's too hot to handle. So this person is burdened with an enormous amount of passion for you. And yes, it could be a boss or someone you work with. It doesn't have to be. Can I get some clarity here beyond, like, this is intense? Oh my God, you guys. The 8 of Wands. Okay. So there's no shortage of passion. This person is coming in fast and they have something to say. This is a message. 8 Wands coming at you. So you may have like a lot of passionate energy focused on you, like multiple people even. Who are you, pal 3? My goodness. All right, so can we have anything but sexy messages for this reading, please? I can't even. I'm losing it. Okay, let's see. Ooh. This is like some like. Okay, so I was feeling Pisces energy, and we have the moon card here, Cancer, Pisces energy. But this is like, is this on the DL, you guys? What is going on here? Y'all are throwing me off. Okay, let me just keep going. And in the meantime, all these cute little YouTube comments are coming over my screen from the lovely Honey Beehive Tarot. Go check her out. I love her dearly. She also has Nightjar Tarot, which is so cool. It's her new channel, like spirit messages and stuff. So anyway, sorry, I can't even focus, you guys. Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to tell you right now, some of y'all are dealing with something that's super passionate, but not healthy for you. And in fact, you might even be having like nightmares about this. Okay. This is giving me stalker vibes now. All right. We need to rein this reading in. What is going on here, you guys? Okay. So we've got everything from like toxicity to like loyalty to like overloading passion, like out of control. And then what is all this mystery and deception and like anxiety? Somebody is so into you that they are losing their mind. Like maybe they think it's toxic. Okay. So maybe you and or your person feel like this is an incredibly like unhealthy connection because of the level of like intensity that you feel, the passion. Maybe there's some DL energy for some of you guys. There's some like sneaky energy going on here. And maybe this needs to come out into the light. We need to get you, we know what's going on now. Yeah, okay. So you need to listen to your intuition, because we've got high priestess energy regardless of your gender. And a high priestess does not play with this messy, dark energy that's going on here. A high priestess knows what's good for her. Look at this bright, clean energy. This reminds me almost of like a bathtub, although I don't think that's what it is. But there's like, this is beautiful, sacred energy. So there's kind of a message of like, make sure that even if there's a lot of passion and mystery and elusiveness and desire, make sure you're being honored. Make sure that this person is coming in with this loyal, I want to work on it, I'm stable, and I'm here for you energy. Because, honestly, this is the best of both worlds. who doesn't want like this really amazing, passionate, kind of like on the edge energy, but with like the loyalty connected to it. So, I could see why this would be pretty cool. Yeah, and a soul level love here. But someone's coming in hot and very passionate, and they do feel something very strong for you. And why are you guys turning my readings into 18+ readings? There's some reciprocity going on here. They got it bad for you with their Ace of Swords. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Wands. And maybe you rejected this person, because we have the Three of Swords and the Embodiment of Swords, King of Swords. So this could be somebody that feels like they are at your whim at this point, and they don't know how to approach you. It's kind of what I'm feeling. This is somebody that's like hiding in the shadows. They have so much anxiety about approaching you because of whatever happened here. And they're like, you are the high priestess. You see right through me. I can't get away with any of my BS. So they know they have to come in loyal, right? All right, this reading is very intense, and now my ribcage hurts from laying down. So I'm going to sit back up, and we're going to finish your reading here. You guys are taking me on some wild ride. So, yeah, you're going to get a message. Somebody's watching you. They have something to tell you. Yeah, they want to start over. This is somebody who wants a rebirth. This is very passionate scorpionic energy here. Somebody who feels left out in the cold. Okay, so you guys are probably watching about someone pretty specific, is the feeling that I'm getting here. Or you've got a lot of people with their eyes on you, or, you've broken a few hearts and they aren't over you, and holy moly. Okay, so we're going to get a place card for when you might run into this person, or just any information from Spirit in regarding a place. Okay. This is a card from Pile 2, so you may have messages there. But yeah, this has been kind of a winding path, something that's maybe felt a little bit twisted, a little bit difficult. Maybe this person is kind of taking you on a wild ride. You don't really know what to think. But yeah, you are the lighthouse for this person. And look at all this darkness. Like, you're this beacon of hope for this person. And a bridge. Ooh, the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, I miss California. Connecting pathway, overcoming divides. So this person wants to meet you in the middle, is what I'm hearing. And maybe in your living room. That's where I am right now. And the sky is the limit. Okay, this reading is taking me on a ride. So anyways, maybe you need to get out of your living room, go out for a walk, get some fresh air. Maybe if you're feeling hopeless, maybe you're mirroring that with your person. There is a way to bridge the gap between you and this person. Maybe have a new beginning if that's something that you want, or if this is a brand new person, like this is going to be a really kind of wild and chaotic relationship. It feels like a little bit intense, passionate, but like there is loyalty and there is like a soul level love here. If the two of you can, this person might be a little bit cold or calculating, or, maybe you're very fiery and passionate and bright. And it's like you guys are opposites in a way, but like you attract, like you're magnetic. And there is a way to make this work, is kind of what I'm hearing. And here we have the universe card. We're all just stardust, 31. So this just feels like a very powerful connection that you were meant to experience, because there's something that you are being, look at this. Yeah, again, the opposites. Like you're this bright light and this person is like this dark, passionate, devilly type of person, but I just don't get this feeling that this person's a bad person. I just feel like there's some karmic lessons here. Ooh, shark, swim away from this situation. Okay, maybe, maybe you should still swim away from this situation. So take it how it resonates. For some of you, this is just very passionate, very intense. For others of you, this is like kind of somebody who's feeding off your light. And they really are like testing you and maybe pulling you into your shadow self, and you need to remember who you are. Okay, I'm going to get one more back of deck energy, or one more card, because not all of you are going to resonate with this person being like unhealthy for you. Some of you have just this really passionate connection that has a lot of karmic lessons tied to it. So let's see, what is this card? Tree, let them go. Ooh, 18. All right, well, I've tried to put a positive spin on this reading, but for the most part, it feels to me like if you are the one fixated on someone else, it's time to let them go. And if you feel like you've been betrayed by someone, or that a connection is toxic, yeah, it's time to let them go, because you are going to have a rebirth in love. And maybe it's time to just take some space, to get comfortable, to spend time with your family, to, overcome the things that have kept you apart from the people in your life that you love, and to remember that you can be a guiding light even in darkness, and that, maybe looking out for yourself more, maybe not being so available to people who take advantage of you is coming through. Oh my gosh, lighthouse, look at that. You guys, don't doubt your worth. You were always enough. Yeah, so it feels to me like you may have some lessons either coming towards you, or you've already gone through this, about your own self-worth. Remember that you are this bright, radiant, beautiful, colorful, passionate lighthouse. And you are worthy of love that does not drag you down and create chaos. Just because it's passionate doesn't mean that it's really satisfying you on every level. So try to remember that. Okay, let's get you a Work Your Light Oracle. Close out your reading, Pal 3. I'm hearing also to say that you sometimes have to go through these lessons with someone, and they have to, when you let somebody go, it helps them. Like, maybe you feel shattered and they feel shattered, but people have to face their own demons instead of like using you as an outlet for their unhealthy desires or patterns. And that doesn't mean that you and that person can't heal. I never want people to feel like a reading like this is like, oh, this person is bad for you. This is a general YouTube tarot reading. But it is saying like not to obsess over this, not to get caught up in things that feel unhealthy, that drag you down, that don't honor you, and that like make you feel bad about yourself, right? Because that person might need to go through their own lessons on their own, and you can't really control whether or not they come through the other side. So just letting go is just really helpful when something like this that feels kind of toxic comes through, okay? And using your intuition and trusting yourself. Okay, so final card. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Yeah, so a lot of you may be watching this and feeling pretty discouraged, or like, oh man, I really hope this was going to be healthier or happier. I thought I was hoping that this situation was going to change. But you're the one that needs to change your energy, lift yourself up, know your own worth, let go of these things, these relationships, or this relationship, or this obsession that's unhealthy for you, and bring light into your life, bring movement, bring flow, bring truth into your life. Yeah, and play. Have fun and celebrate. And don't let this get you down. Don't be so serious. There's so many beautiful people on the planet, and there's many opportunities for love. She's like in a champagne, and that's not a champagne glass. I don't know what that is. I haven't drank in years, but and I never even knew what glasses were what really, but this is a lovely image of her just enjoying herself, I feel like this is like an Ace of Cups type of image. Like she's just sitting in her own cup of love, just enjoying herself and feeling her own light, feeling herself, you know? So I feel like that's a message for you. And I feel like you guys need one more little inspirational card because this reading was intense. Okay. Song. So some of you might need to clear your energy. Look at this. Is this the card that has the singing bowl on it? No, that was another reading. But yeah, maybe some sound healing. Ooh, cardinals. I saw my very first cardinal the other day because I'm in Michigan now and we don't have cardinals in California. So it was really cool. Anyway, music might be very healing. You might want to work with singing bowls, light some candles, do some, clearing of your energy, raise your vibration. Express yourself, even if it's like your passions or your grief or whatever it is, through music, through sound, and use sound to shift the frequency, because it feels like there's some heavy energy around my pal threes, regardless of your situation. Yeah, and gain some perspective. Maybe you need to paint or draw your feelings out, but this card is also saying like it's important to be honest with yourself, to remove yourself from a situation sometimes that could be blurry or clouding things so that you can gain perspective and, paint the picture of the life that you want to create. Don't let someone else's desires for you or mistreatment of you, bring you down or pull you away or pull you off center from what you truly want for your life. Yeah, there's someone who's very devoted to you. And that's the thing about this is like, I don't want to say that this connection isn't something that could eventually work out, but there's definitely somebody here in a toxicity that needs to clear before anything can be healthy. Yeah, so release. All right, I love you so much, my pal threes. Please do all the things that YouTube likes to help my channel grow. I do personal readings. I won't read other people's energies. I'll read your energy. Basically something like this I'm willing to read, but I'm not going to, I don't do love readings the way I used to anymore, like the other person's feelings or thoughts. Several times I've said that, and every time I've gone back on that, I've ended up actually I absorb the energies. So I have to be really careful with that. So if you do want a reading, they're donation based, and I do recorded videos, and I also do Reiki healing sessions that are live. And that information is in the description box if you want to contact me. And I wish you the best, and I hope that you find healing and love and support through this reading. And thank you for being here. And I think that's it. Bye.